Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom, the unspoken truth. Older men often think they have an edge over younger men, more experience, confidence, and wisdom. They believe they know what younger women want. But what if I told you that some of the things they do are actually the biggest turnoffs? The truth is, younger women might smile, nod, or even politely engage, but deep inside, they're cringing. They hate certain behaviors but rarely say it out loud. Why? Because they don't want to offend, cause drama, or deal with uncomfortable confrontations. So what are the mistakes that make younger women secretly roll their eyes? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Acting like a mentor instead of a partner. Many older men assume their life experience makes them superior, leading them to take on a mentor-like role in relationships. Instead of treating younger women as equals, they offer unsolicited advice on careers, finances, and even personal choices. A 25-year-old woman dating a 40-year-old man once said, "I don't need a second father, I need a partner." What younger women hate, constantly correcting them or giving life lessons, acting like their experiences are invalid just because they're younger, making them feel like they need to catch up to deserve the relationship. What works instead? Treating younger women as equals in conversations and decision-making, giving advice only when asked, not turning every discussion into a lecture. Chapter 2. Bragging about back in my day. A common mistake older men make is constantly comparing today's world to the past. You wouldn't believe what we had to do before smartphones. Back in my day, people actually worked hard instead of complaining. Why younger women hate this? It makes them feel like their world and experiences are not valid. It creates a generational gap instead of bridging it. It sounds arrogant and dismissive. What works instead? Being curious about their experiences rather than just comparing them to the past. Sharing stories without making them sound like lessons or superiority claims. Chapter 3. Trying too hard to be young and cool. Some older men try to fit into the younger generation's world by using slang, dressing too young, or copying their lifestyle. Instead of being attractive, this comes off as desperate and inauthentic. A 22-year-old woman once said, "It's weird when a 45-year-old guy is trying to talk like my younger brother." What younger women hate: using Gen Z slang awkwardly, e.g., vibe check or no cap when it doesn't fit. Dressing like a teenager instead of embracing their own style. Trying to party like a 21-year-old when it's clearly forced. What works instead? Being confident in your age instead of hiding it. Showing maturity without making the relationship feel like a father-daughter dynamic. Chapter 4. Acting jealous or insecure about younger men. One of the biggest red flags for younger women is when older men constantly compare themselves to younger guys. Comments like, "Guys your age don't know how to treat a woman." "Younger men can't provide for you like I can." "I bet guys your age just waste your time." Why younger women hate this? It sounds insecure, not confident. It makes them feel like they have to justify why they like an older man. It kills attraction. Confidence is more attractive than comparison. What works instead? Being comfortable with who you are without putting others down. Letting your actions, not your words, show your value. Chapter 5. Moving too fast and talking about marriage right away. Some older men, especially those who have been divorced or feel like they're running out of time, rush relationships. They start talking about marriage and kids too soon, making younger women feel pressured. Why younger women hate this? It takes away the fun and natural flow of getting to know each other. It feels like they're being forced into a timeline they didn't create. It makes them wonder if the man is dating them just to check off a box. What works instead? Letting the relationship evolve naturally instead of rushing. Giving younger women the same freedom of choice they would want themselves. Chapter 6. Talking down to her friends or acting superior. A big mistake older men make is treating a younger woman's friends like kids or inferiors. Examples. "You'll understand when you're older." "You guys are so naive." "You should listen to me. I've lived longer than you." Why younger women hate this? It makes them feel disrespected in their own social circle. It alienates them instead of creating a connection. It makes them feel like they're dating someone who doesn't respect younger people. What works instead? Being respectful and engaging with her friends without acting like a know-it-all. Understanding that friendships are important at any age. Chapter 7. Trying to control or fix her life. Some older men with the best intentions try to fix younger women's lives, telling them where to work, how to act, and what's best for them. Why younger women hate this? It makes them feel like they're being treated like a child, not a partner. It removes their independence and sense of control. It creates resentment and frustration instead of appreciation. What works instead? Supporting without controlling. Letting them make their own decisions and learn from experience. The breaking point. For many younger women, these behaviors build up over time until they can't take it anymore. They might slowly pull away, stop replying to texts, end things without giving a clear reason. Why? Because younger women often feel it's too exhausting to explain why an older man's behavior turns them off. They don't want a confrontation, so they quietly walk away. The key to attraction is confidence and respect. Older men don't have to change who they are to attract younger women, but they do need to avoid these common mistakes. Respect her independence. Be confident in yourself instead of comparing. Treat her as an equal, not a student. Let the relationship flow naturally. By avoiding these behaviors, older men can stop pushing younger women away and start building genuine, meaningful connections. Final thought. Younger women don't hate older men. They hate how some older men act around them. Fix that, and you'll find yourself winning their respect, attention, and admiration.